this video we will study bond length. What is bond length? Bond length is average distance between center of nuclei of two bonded atoms in a molecule. Like here we take an example. Like we have two atoms of hydrogen. Both have their different center of nuclei. The distance from their center of nuclei to other atom center of nuclei is known as bond length. So this is whatever we have written here, average distance between center of nuclei of two bonded atoms in a molecule. We have example. Hydrogen bond length is 74 picometer, carbon bond length is 154 picometer, and carbon hydrogen bond length is 109 picometer. In this case, the larger bond length is of carbon bond length, because the size of carbon is larger than size of hydrogen. So its bond length is 154 picometer and here 74 picometer. Now we will study factors affecting bond length. First factor is size of atom. Size of atom varies directly with the bond length, as when the size of atom increases, then its bond length also increases. Like we have discussed already, here the carbon bond length is larger than hydrogen because carbon size is bigger than hydrogen. Now another example we will take is carbon chlorine, carbon bromine and carbon iodine. In this case, the bond length of carbon iodine is larger than others because the iodine size is larger than bromine, and which is in turn larger than chlorine. So bond length of iodine is larger, 213 picometer, and carbon bromine bond length is 191 picometer, and carbon chlorine bond length is 177 picometer. Now the second factor we will study multiplicity of bond. Multiplicity of bond varies inversely to the bond length. Like when the multiplicity increase, then bond length decrease. This is because we can study by an example. Like here we have carbon single bond, then we have carbon double bond. In third case we have carbon triple bond. Here is one shared electron pair. In this case we have one shared electron pair. Now in this case we have two shared electron pairs. Third case we have three shared electron pairs. Now here is one shared electron pair, so electron density is less in this case. Here are two, so electron density is more. Here are three, so electron density is much more. So in this case, which have more electron density, the electrons give an attractive forces, so the bond length size decreases in this case. So carbon triple bond length is less than the carbon double bond length. Like here we have written the carbon triple bond length is 120 picometer, carbon double bond 134 picometer, and carbon single bond length is larger than others too, which is 154 picometer. Now the third factor which affects bond length is type of hybridization. Like we have, in first case we have CH3 single bond CH3. In second case we have CH2 double bond CH2. In third case we have CH triple bond CH. In this case hybridization is sp3. In this case hybridization is sp2. In this case hybridization is sp. Now here S character is 50% and 50% P character. Here S character is 33% and other is P character. Here S character is 25% and 75% P character. So which have more S character is this case. CH triple bond CH have more S character. and which have more S character. We know that S subshell is closer to the nucleus, and which subshell is closer to the nucleus, the electrons will attract more easier in this case. So bond length become less in this case as S character is more. S character is 50%. The theory we have written here, as S character of hybrid orbitals increases, then bond length decreases. This is because orbitals with more S character are closer to the nucleus, leading to stronger attraction and shorter bond lengths. The same example we have taken here. Here is 50%, here is 33% S character, here is 25% S character. More the S character, more is closer to the nucleus and more stronger attraction, then bond length becomes shorter. So S character varies inversely to the bond length, and multiplicity also varies inversely to the bond length, and bond size of atom varies directly to the bond length. These are all three factors which we have studied.